Alright, back again with our next Slaanesh episode that we have here. Hope everyone has been doing good. I know it's been a minute since I posted one of these, but we should be okay. I think it's been about 10 days. Last turn we did was turn 36. Had a bunch of series going on, so that should be a lot of content regardless, so we should be okay. Found two magic sites, a blood spattered pattern and an ancient temple. Let's just see here. One astral, not too bad. Some events, losing some population, which is unfortunate. Losing more population, even more unfortunate. Elfbane, Astral Pearls, and Gold, which is pretty sweet. We had this event here happen. These Soul Torns, they're pretty tough, just because they have these soul rending claws. But we will have to go over there and take care of them. Yeah, they did the number on my guys there. So other than that, we did catch a scout from our units patrolling. We are moving our units from 48 over to get our blood hunting system kind of in these provinces over here, being 74, 73, 83, 87, 79, and 98. Possibly not 98, might build a fort there. But yeah, we're going to be blood hunting all of these provinces right here. Other than that, where did we catch that scout? I think we caught that scout right here at 68, possibly. Looks like we had the battle icon above it. We do see Nolan's troops here, so I assume he's moving his scouts from what used to be the vampire counts over into our area. So not surprising, really. Other than that, forging some more Sanguine dowsing rods, summoning more demonette troops, forging a ring of sorcery this turn, pretty powerful. Making more lightless lanterns, crystal coins, doing some reanimation to see if we can jump into this pond here with some skeletons. Other than that, we have a lot of units moving around, trying to up our blood hunting economy that we have going on. We're at 576, but we're going to want a lot more. We want to have a really, really high income, at least of around 200 a turn. And we'll achieve that, but we'll just have to work on it until then. Investigating that site there. So recruiting our sorcerers here. The sorcerer lords, of course, there are more stronger mages instead of this just a regular sorcerer that we get out of every other cap. We want our cap only mages. We're going to get as many of those as we can. On top of that, they're probably going to be our better summoners as well, being it for different things, higher in blood. What is our research at right now? Alt 7. Hitting Alt 7 is pretty important there. We'll be able to have access to Fog Warriors, which is going to be really, really nice. We'll also have access to Mass Protection, which is going to be great. We'll be able to cast Doom every battle. Yeah, this is a bunch of great spells here hitting in Alt 7 for sure, and we'll hit that next turn. So that's really sweet. We're going to be really capable in battle from next turn on, so I'm not going to be worried about either Nolan or the dwarves here at all, just due to that. Other than that, we do see that Nolan has gotten quite large here. We know they range from around this area here all the way north here where the vampire counts were. Vampire counts, I feel like they had a very, very small territory. They didn't expand very well, and that was kind of their overall downfall, I suppose. They just couldn't get off their feet fast enough. So, anything else? I don't really think so. So that is turn 37. We do see that Mother Oak is up. We cannot forget about that. Anything else in particular? No, we see that the Tomb Kings are about gone. I think they had a very, very slow start as well. As far as what they had access to here, they had swamps, caves. They have found a nice province at 109 or maybe 118, but other than that, they were stayed relatively small in this kind of relatively poor area. The dwarves had this kind of whole corner here, and I think since the dwarves spawned here, I remember them having most of this. They had all this in the north, and I think they have some of this here. So I think overall, just the area that the dwarves control were much larger than the Tomb Kings, and because of that, they were just able to overwhelm them. Especially it's only turned 37, so not there. I guess we're still more army based at this point, and the dwarves have pretty good units as far as that goes. So without all the magic and stuff that the Tomb Kings could do, uh, that's what was going on. So we're making another crystal matrix. That is pretty sweet. And alright, that was turn 36, so let's go look at turn 37. So hopefully I can get about 4 or 5 videos done today. Found 2 magic sites, Blood Spattered Pattern, Ancient Temple. That is going to be 2 Astral Pearls. Some pop sites, or losing pop. A battle here. Did we already see this? I remember. These Soul Torns are pretty tough. Got a Scout. Did I just look at the same thing over again? I think I just did. Oops, my bad. We're supposed to be on turn 38. My bad. I was like, shit, this all looks familiar. No, it's farther down. No. So we're on turn 38. Okay, this is different. Reanimation, thinking about taking it underwater, at least attempting to. Demon troops. Really didn't find any sites there. We took out the Soul Torn with these Marauder Horsemen. Pretty good losses there. Province income plus 10 and 2 air gems. Not too bad. Not too much to talk about this turn as far as that goes. So we're going to attempt to attack underwater. Probably should have made some more skeletons first. 30 skeletons and then some 15 sea dogs. They're pretty crap. But hopefully we can take it. I think we should have waited and made more skeletons first. So we're starting to blood hunt already in 83 and patrolling. We're blood hunting in 73. We just took 79 back, so we're going to be moving some people over there. We're blood hunting in 74, and we're moving more troops on there to start patrolling all these to really get that unrest down while we're blood hunting. Sneaking these guys over to start doing at 87 because luckily there is a lab that was made there, so we don't need to use scouts to ferry them back and forth. We didn't actually make it. I think we got that from an event. Okay. Summoning more demonette troops, forging the Ring of Wizardry, so we'll have both of the ring boosters. That's going to be pretty sweet. What else are we doing? More lightless lanterns, dark knowledge. Still investigating our specs. Trying to find some more nature sites just to have a higher nature income. It's not necessarily needed, but having just more gems is just better. Just making another sorcerer lord. So yeah, we're starting to really up our demon count here. Hopefully we're going to be able to get enough to just have demon armies. That's our main goal here at this point. Trying to roleplay a little bit, I guess, but I mean, I guess you'd have more these marauders and human units and less demons, but I just want full demon armies. I think it's going to be really cool. So now we have Alt 7. We're going down to Blood 6. We'll start getting Demon Princes and Seekers, and then Keepers of Secrets after that. Okay, so on top of that, we'll also be able to be getting that Ice Devil there. That's going to be a very, very nice pickup for us as well, since we really don't have a lot of high water. From that, I think we'll be able to get up to water 2. From there, we could make the water bracelet. That would give us water 3, and we can make the robe, water 4. But I mean, we'd only have that on our god, and we don't necessarily want to be putting our god in danger like that. because we have just so much foraging, or not so much foraging and so much summoning that we're going to be wanting to do with them. They're going to be spending most of their time in the cap. Other than that, we are making more scouts, getting things ready. So that is going to be it for turn 38. So let's go check out turn 39. Keep going past it. There we go. Alright, so now we're starting to see our blood income finally coming in. We have 35, 34, 36, so that's going to put us right around 100 this turn, so that's pretty sweet. A little bit over 100, I think. Yeah, just a little bit over 100. 5 over is 105. So, Caster Haruspex, Demon Troop. So, we lost underwater. But on the bright side, there is only a handful of them left. 14, I think. So our next fight underwater hopefully would go a little bit better. We're going to make more reanimation. We should have started off with making more. 20 was just not enough. Since they're just amphibians, they do get that half negative effect of being underwater. You get the Sorcerer Lord, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, they're poor amphibians, that's what I meant. So they still take those negative attributes underwater, so they are pretty crap. We should definitely have made more of them. I got an Air 3, so that's pretty sweet. That was that hero we just got, Venzil. I don't see his casting reanimation, but we should be. There's Merksco, Black Fist, Skull Smashers, Freaks, someone's. So he's taking all of them. Looks like he's starting to... I don't know how well his war over here is going. We only have one scout. We should probably be moving him over and seeing what's going on. But as I can tell, I don't think... Unless the orcs came down here and is attacking him down here, it looks like Middenheim is on the upper fight for this. But, I can't tell right now. I think he's already bumped into 46 one time from the looks of it, because if I remember, there were a lot more troops here, possibly. So we'll have to keep an eye on that if he decides to take 46. We're empowering this turn in water, so we should have just took that off and used the other ring. But where are we using the other ring at? Not here. I have no clue where we decided to put that other ring. Oh, right there, we're forging a winged helmet. We didn't have to use Empower there for the water. We could have took that off, put that ring of wizardry on there. It only takes 3 to do Ice Devil. That's unless we were going for something like Forces of Ice, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking there. But still blood hunting, moving all of our scouts around. Definitely need to make some more. So we're hitting these 4 provinces now with blood hunting, so our income should be going up. We're at 505. Still summoning things and making more blood thorns and more boosters. So things are looking pretty good blood wise. We definitely want to get even more because we're looking at hitting, after we hit Conjuration 6, for things like Locust Swarm is actually kind of an interesting spell to use. If anyone doesn't know, it's plus 20 on rest and minus 50% income, reported as a random event. So if you have it, Nature 3 and lots of spare gems, you can start casting that on their cap. That could be a up to 200 gold a turn taken off, and the unrest stacked on top of that. I mean, if your unrest gets high enough, they just can't summon things anymore, or they can't recruit things anymore. So that's a interesting spell to use. I've used it a couple times. We'll definitely be able to get things like Troll King's Court. That will be another one. Sing King's Court if we wanted it, but we'll have those Ice Devils. Bishop Fish is going to be well. Actually, yeah, Bishop Fish will be actually interesting because other than our Prophet, we don't have other Holy 3s. Our Sorcerer Lords are only Holy 2s. Of course, we can communion them up to get them up to, or Sabbath them up to Holy 3 easily to have that in battles. But as far as claiming thrones, we're going to be needing some extra Bishop Fish. On top of that, Great Eagles are good summons for siege strength. And also we have Flame Spirits that would get us higher into fire. So we have a lot of different things that we're going to be wanting there in Conjuration 6. We'll be able to cast things like Howl once we hit 5. What else? Contact Naiads. We don't necessarily need Naiads. We'll be able to cast Air Elementals. That's not too bad. Yeah, a bunch of cool stuff we can get there. Definitely going to be useful. This is going to be the water where we can make the lab, summon the Bishop Fish and whatnot. So once we do get around to actually taking that, that will be very good for us. Also, research coming along at 1700. Pretty decent. I think all the lightless lanterns are starting to really help us out there. Should be making as many as we can. We only have 9 fire gems right now. So yeah, things are looking good. We don't really see, well, we do see that the dwarves are taking that last fort. Unfortunately, we cannot grab that. You see 41 is still open. 46, we already spoke about that. Interesting to see 40 not taken. You see a lot of wizards, amethyst wizards there at 72, and devils, that's interesting to see. So that's really all that I have to say. Still making more demonettes and stuff. Things are looking good. Overall. That was turn 39. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.